Ladies and gents, welcome back to Spiral Nights. This is Ladison Sklay on the daily mission for Scared to Death, the undead themed. And I kind of want to just run this one like normal and talk about some things. So I think that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm just going to run over some undeads in Tier 2 because I can't be bothered at the moment to go find someone in Tier 3 who hasn't done the mission yet today because it's evening, and then to have them start a party for me and then let me go solo in that party, it's just not worth it for me right now. We will try and full clear though, because that's totally what we do. So as you can see, using what appears to be my most frequently used weapon, the Warhammer. I'm not actually sure if it is most used or not, but it's quite up there. I'm still just slightly sick. My cough has reduced itself, thankfully, but it's not absent. You may still hear it in my voice. Argent Peacemaker, 5-star version of the Antigua, deals pure elemental damage. I don't want minerals, and has a damage bonus versus undead medium, so that's kind of nice. I want these drones to shield themselves up, but I guess that's not happening. Just dodge through them. You can dodge through shankles too. The trap enemies, and they won't do anything. I get the feeling I'm going the wrong way, but if we are, then I think we're just kind of are. I don't know, maybe I'll go back. Maybe it's not worth it. I don't know. I don't know what I feel like right now. I have a dilemma, you see, because this is the Thanksgiving kind of update. What did they call it exactly? This cat might come after me. Oh, mail. February, or what? I saw February there, just off the feathery. Feathery fall, that's what they're calling it. They got some Thanksgiving snipes. Auto target helps for that. They got some feathery snipes, got your fall leafy aura, your gobble snipe box, which you can use without a key to get some gobble snipes in your guild hall. If you have that kind of money and you want the fat turkey sprite, you can see what they look like in Haven. I think there's 5 of them per instance. I could see 5 of the small wandering ones and about 3 of the big fat ones while I was checking the place out. So that's basically all this update holds, and you get some free stuff if you log in. Just log in before December 4th, and you get some free stuff, such as a trinket slot upgrade, a Krogmo coin upgrade, give me this stuff, please. Trinket upgrade, Krogmo upgrade. I'm trying to think what else actually is there. I will look just so it's on the video and all that stuff. 2-day heat amp and a dual heart pendant 2-star trinket. So it's a few free matches of lockdown in the form of an Amarok's and 2-star Orbs of Alchemy, if that's your thing. If you have the pentahearts and you frequent lockdown with any frequency, maybe it's worth it to make that into the 3-star version, so you have some 3-star trinkets for a 2-star loadout, or for a tier 2 loadout rather. That may be to your advantage. Completely up to you. I need to. And that free stuff hasn't actually been administered yet. I haven't gotten my free stuff. No one's gotten their free stuff. I think that may take some time, or it could just be like the biggest thing that anyone would want in the update, because who wants fat sprites? I mean, some people do. But when you see all the patch notes, what's the thing that you remember most? It's free stuff, and free stuff is not coming out. So, and I'm seeing in my chat radiant fire crystals were fixed. Yeah, look at that. Well, you may find radiant fire crystals back in FSC. That would be a huge thing for some people, because I imagine they affected the drop rates, expecting the gunner update to come out and all this stuff. They're going to drop some more story on us. Well, this big update, and the update got delayed till January. I explained that in the video. No, I explained it in a future video, actually, because this one's going to go out before one that I recorded earlier. Another Wheel of Misfortune, so that will be coming out after Thanksgiving. This one will be going up on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. So if you're watching this, it should be then. Then you can expect the other 2, the first one over the weekend and the second one on Monday or Tuesday, I imagine. If you need more Spiral Nights entertainment from that, well, it's a game, so entertain yourself, or check out the podcast. We will be streaming this Sunday, live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at livestream.com/thearsenalpodcast. So, if you really need it, that's what's happening. The dilemma is, once you clear 7-1, that is to say, you've reached the point where you are considered tier 3 by the mission system. They are giving you another free trinket, this new special collector's trinket kind of thing. That was weird. Why did he not die? Whoops. Whoa, just missing. Okay, fine. We'll just go do other things and wait for me to get my aim back. Once you, so I'm 6-2 right now. The one mission after mine is the, M for missions. I'm 6-2. This is 7-1. And I said before, I'm not going to clear this because I'm a tier 2 person with 5-star gear, and that just can't happen anymore. Now, my dilemma is, I want this trinket too, really bad. Now, to compound it, and maybe you guys have feedback on this, and if so, you have until December 4th, because this might be the thing. Because Winterfest is really hard to manage, being an only tier 2 as well. It's just kind of painful. It's not as fun. You're always having to join other people's parties and saying, hey, can I come with you, kind of thing, which is just kind of inconvenient for everybody. So, can we just move on? I've never seen this room before, I don't think, but... okay. Well, that's free. Howlitzer spawns here. I don't know if I'm going to clear this night, or I have another night that's in the same position as this one. 5-star stuff, it's way behind this night. I've put about 4 times the game time into this night as the other one. I think 5 times maybe, actually, by now. But I have an alt knight that's also in this position who was 5-star stuff before completing the missions. I just haven't bothered with the missions on that night, so I'm 5-star without... And so I'm wondering if I should clear it on that night. And here's why I would think that, because I could, in theory, mail the trinket, because, and the reason I think that is, Feathery Fall, 2-day heat amp, bound. Then your Gift of Autumn trinket, 5-star, and that's the reason why. It's not like they're looking at people like me and going, you should totally level up. It has nothing to do with that. It's just tier 3, give you this 5-star thing, freeze resist, and plus 4 HP, and if you reach 7.1, you'll get it, 7-1. But it doesn't say it's bound, where these say they are bound, so I am tempted. So I don't know which one. I'm only going to clear one, but the question is which one. I mean, it becomes so much easier to do these Impractical episodes too when I'm not having to look for people and saying, hey, can you please come help me get me into this party lobby so I can do Spiral Knights Impractical. I never say it like that. That's how it goes. Yeah, I totally tried to dash. I was just being silly. I'm playing silly. I was just such a lazy day. I'm not even bothering with the lights. I never bother with the lights. Really? There's a couple of rooms in Candlestick Keep that I'll mess with the lights in. This is not one of them. It's just not even worth it to me. I don't want that Howlitzer. Alright. Trojan will swing and hit me, even though that's the second time in 2 engagements with Trojans that something ridiculously dumb has happened. There we go. Start as soon as he releases his pulse like that, as soon as he's ready to charge and attack up, as soon as he gets out his shock knockback blast, attack him. Because you can, if you start attacking just as he goes into the animation, or you have enough ASI, you can interrupt him with your final swing. Otherwise not. But that's a good way to do it. Like I said, I do use the hammer quite a bit. I see no reason not to. There's a thread on the Arsenal podcast forums right now about the overpoweredness of the hammer, particularly in Lockdown, but just it deals such a ridiculously awesome amount of damage. And these guys at the very end make me happy because they count as entities, and more entities you have, these include, and there's only one. Alright, this was ideal. These count as entities, Mecha Knights count as entities, I think Recon Knights when they're around spawn as entities, and they increase the number of Grimalkins, the Black Cats, and these guys, and the number of Phantoms if you're in a graveyard. Just having them around increases that number, which means it really is a silly move for 3 Rings to say, hey you, let's have the mission in the Undead where you spawn more entities. That's just But you can if you can get 3 Mechanite kits and open up 2 of the guys and get your friends to do the same. Like, you can have many, many, many cats, Grandmakins, floating around you. We'll just take a peek at the snipes and be done. I don't know who I should clear. I don't know if I should clear my alt knight, do the last few missions, the white collar captives, whatever, the Ironclaw munitions factory, and then clear that night, or if I should clear this night and finally just be over this whole Uber thing, because it's starting to really tempt me, because it tempted me hard last year with Winterfest, because it's just hard to do the Winterfest daily without being tier 3. It's just hard. So the easiest place to go, away from the crowds, I'll show you why the crowds are there. There's 1, 2, 3. These are the turkey snipes. That's the fat ones. These stand still and don't do anything. I think these are the ones you get for your guild hall, but I'm not sure. There's another fat one up there. I think there's a turkey one, or I guess the turkey ones wander. There's 1. So that's 4 out of 5. And 5 out of 5 up here? Maybe not. Right, everyone's just gathering around here for some reason. When I loaded in for the first time, everyone was standing around here. It's like, no, he's just a decoration. He doesn't talk to you. He's a snipe. I do want to find the 5th one, though, just for consistency's sake. Where are you, sir? And I have not checked the bazaar or anything. There's the 5th one, so that's all 5. They wander around. I imagine they change between instances. I am in Haven 4. I was in Haven 1. This is right after the update began, as you probably noticed. So that's that straight up run, me talking about myself and not much else, and the update, I suppose. It is a very minor update. It's a holdover until, for the people that want to spend their Thanksgivings playing Spiral Knights instead of actually, you know, that kind of thing. US holiday, but hey, what are you gonna do, right? This has been Lazensklay. Thank you guys for watching. If you feel so inclined, tell me which night, this one or my alt night, I should clear to tier 3. The worst thing that could happen is, I want this pendant either way. So the worst thing that could happen, I feel, is I clear the other night and that trinket is bound and I have to clear this night too. Because if that's what it comes to, I'm kind of afraid to, I'm afraid to clear either way. I just want to have one night that's still in Ubered state, because that's just kind of cool and there's no way to recreate it anymore. I feel special, okay? Okay? Can I sit in this block? I don't think so. But thank you for watching. I'll be deliberating. I'll be watching to see what you guys say. Come December 4th or before, I will make a decision. Someone's getting tier 3 cleared and it's kind of scary. It's a new era for me. Yikes. Okay, thanks for watching. Until next video. Have a good one. Enjoy your Thanksgiving.